The wild boar is an animal that over millennia has not only played a significant role in the diet of our ancestors, but also acquired symbolic and religious importance due to its physical characteristics and the ferocity it demonstrates when forced to defend itself or the herd. The wild boar is a native Eurasian and North African swine that has spread widely across the temperate zones of the planet to the extent that in modern times it is considered a pest animal in many regions of the world. The wild boar is a stout and robust animal, with short legs that do not hinder its ability to run up to 40 kilometers per hour and leap as high as 150 centimeters. Its muscular shoulders and neck have evolved for digging the ground and overturning stones. They can create deep furrows up to 10 centimeters even in frozen ground, and relatively easily overturn heavy stones weighing up to 50 kilograms. Due to high regional variability and pronounced sexual dimorphism, it is difficult to establish an average size for wild boars. Males from Mediterranean regions generally reach 100 kilograms in weight and 80 centimeters in shoulder height, while those from Eastern Europe can grow as large as brown bears, exceeding 200 kilograms in weight and reaching 120 centimeters in height. The wild boar is a social animal that lives in herds led by a matriarch, who guides and protects the sows and sterile females in tow. Each sow can give birth to 4 to 12 piglets every 4 to 5 months, nursing them for about 3 months. During nursing, competition among wild boar piglets is fierce. There are not always enough teats to feed everyone, and some will grow faster and stronger than others, while the unlucky ones will succumb to malnutrition. The most developed sense of the wild boar is its sense of smell, so acute that it is used in Germany for detecting illegal substances. Its hearing is also highly developed, but its vision is so weak that it cannot recognize a human being at a distance of 15 meters. The snout, or rostrum, of the wild boar is a cartilaginous sensory apparatus with extreme mobility and precision. It is an organ rich in nerve endings and is used to feel the ground and perceive odors accurately. The characteristic that most frightened our ancestors was their tusks. The lower canines of males grow continuously throughout their lives, are 10 to 20 centimeters long, but can grow up to 30 centimeters, and are as sharp as razors. During the mating season, males develop a hard, subcutaneous protective tissue behind each shoulder, called a shield, up to 3 centimeters deep, in order to defend themselves from the tusks of other contenders. Regardless of sex or season, wild boar's skin is poorly vascularized and rich in fatty deposits, a defensive system that protects them from insect stings, wounds caused by undergrowth plants, and snake bites. Wild boars prefer wet forests composed mainly of beech and oak, but they also easily adapt to coniferous forests. They eat anything they can put in their mouths, literally. Although their diet is mainly vegetarian, during their digs in search of roots and tubers, they do not disdain earthworms, bird eggs, frogs, rodents, and other small animals. Their favorite foods are seeds, nuts, acorns, and berries, but during colder periods, anything goes. An adult wild boar weighing 50 kilograms needs at least 4,000 calories a day during the warm seasons, even more during winter or pregnancy. Wild boars living along the Volga Delta have been observed several times feeding on carp, herons, and mollusks, sometimes even killing prey themselves. Wolves are still the main predators of the wild boar today. A single individual can kill up to 80 wild boars a year, generally sows, piglets, or subadults, especially during winter when deep snow limits the movements of the swine. In Siberia, on the other hand, the tiger is the primary predator. It pursues Siberian wild boars longer than any other prey, does not distinguish between adult males and easier to hunt specimens, and can kill over 30 wild boars a year. The relationship between humans and wild boars is much more than a predator-prey relationship. In any culture where wild boar hunting is present, this animal represents the embodiment of brute strength and courage. Almost every hero of ancient Greece, for example, killed at least one wild boar in their life. Myths and legends related to the wild boar are also common in ancient Egypt, Scandinavian cultures, India, and Japan. In the land of the rising sun, the wild boar is a symbol of courage and prosperity and arouses so much admiration that some hunters name their children Inoshishi, wild boar, in honor of the animal. Throughout ancient history, the wild boar was a formidable opponent, but also a very valuable prey. It supplied the entire community with meat, fat, leather, and bones, essential materials for the survival of hunter-gatherer communities.